Okay,
Very
yes,
good.
we are live. Hey guys, everyone watching, thanks for joining us. Devon Larratt, as you can see, the interim. You can make your own assumptions there. Robert Baxter, and iPhone himself, Neil Pickup. And hey guys, how you guys doing?
Hanging in there, Ray.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Lovely day here. Just hanging out in the backyard with Germany's greatest promoter.
Wait a minute. Is that bastard Kevin Wolf?
That's Kevin
Oh,
Wolf. He's
God
in the house.
almighty.
He's come to party. He's come
I
to
wish you
party.
told me. I wouldn't have come.
Right? Yeah, a lot of that's why we tried to keep it secret as long as we could. But
Well,
How
it's
many
too late,
people?
Neil.
How many people do you have there?
in the between the two houses right now, I think we probably got about 10, 15 people here right now. 10 15 people, but the party, I think we're probably going to have over 1,000. I heard initial estimates 1,000 to 1,500, so it'll be a pretty good party.
That's got to be the biggest private arm wrestling gathering of all time.
Probably.
It'll probably only get bigger. This is year 3. It's like arm wrestling Woodstock.
It is.
Like it is. It
That is
is.
a big event, mate.
We are out in the middle of nowhere this year. Fires, arm wrestling, tons of food, tons of games, and any form of sin and debauchery that you wish to commit.
Sounds like a good place. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you're not there, Ray. Actually.
No,
I
Ray wasn't allowed because he beat Auden. He
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't get the
yeah.
invite. Yeah.
Kevin is there for a reason. Eh,
Yeah.
James
I
English. James
intentionally
English
show
is
up
also
in match
there,
so I
right?
can
James
come.
English is also.
Yeah, James is here too. Yeah, James is here too. Yeah, look at we were gonna have a nil here, but
Yeah,
not this year. Not this
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so we're close, eh? Like what it's so close. This one's really crept up on us. What we're like, I'm getting on an airplane on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. Wednesday. I'll be there Wednesday. So yeah. It's going through Istanbul, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
me
It'll
too.
go through Turkey. Yeah.
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 Hell of a
Getting me a
card,
little bit
though.
of
EVW 25. 25. We have total with KOTT, it's 39 event,
Hmm.
which is crazy, right? And last, was it 5 years, right? So what a journey. And finally, we're seeing like, listen, I want to get your thoughts on it because I said match of a decade. Robert corrected me, biggest left-handed match of all time. I did feel like Devon and Dennis was big, but I'm sorry, Devon, but not more. It wasn't like most didn't think you can beat him, lefty. Like just they
right,
didn't. So
right.
that was big because we just waited for the match between both of you. But this feels like big because Alijan has been just insane, and Vitalik has, claimed the top and now secured the top, and now I feel like this is the big challenge for him right now. You guys been around for a very long time. Has there been a match that feels bigger or felt bigger than this?
In terms of, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because it's sort of a no-nonsense match. This one, because of the nature of the two lads that are involved in it, it's not being built on hype. It's not being built on comment. It's being built on reality. These guys are, without any question, the level that they're at on the left arm is cemented. It's etched in granite. So, and the interesting thing is here, we've only had brief glimpses of where the ceiling is for Alijan. I'd say the nearest that he's ever come to meeting his match was actually Matishenko, who
Korpachenko.
interestingly, yeah, and he faced and gave major trouble to Laletin. So, if you read by that, if there's any read there to be taken, then this could be a real barnstormer. And the funny thing is that both have got an acid weapon to take away the other's strength, and that's that little blend, that little bit of weird chemistry there. I really like about this. I like that you've got the natural giant against the giant killer, and the style of Alijan can create chaos. Who the f- is that guy?
Hey guys. Hey, see this guy win? Do you see his last tournament where he crushed everybody?
Forget his last
Yeah.
tournament. What's going on with that mustache?
Oh yeah, it's gross, eh?
What about that? That is pure filth. Is that even legal in Canada?
No, I think they're gonna deport me.
Mate, but welcome back.
I'm gonna be
So
here.
Milo,
Okay. Yeah.
how
You guys
how
go
long
ahead.
are you,
Send me the address.
What's up,
how long
Dexter?
are you
what's
in Canada? Or when do you go back to Australia?
I got 13 more days here.
Oh,
Right after Batumi. He leaves like
okay.
A week after
the
you guys do.
yeah,
Nice.
like the Tuesday after Batumi.
So you think Australia is the place you're going to stay? You think that's your new home?
Oh man, I'd like it to be one day, but for now I'm just I'm spending another couple months there, and then I'll be back in Canada.
Hey, Milo, there's a vicious rumor going around, started by your dad,
Oh
that
God.
you are turning into a bad man. And all evidence
Oh,
would
read
suggest
that,
that is
man.
in fact true. You're looking solid, mate.
I don't know, man. I guess you'll have to watch some of my matches.
Milo is the exact opposite of Alex Krdecha.
What does that mean?
He's absolutely horrible on a practice table. Well, he's not horrible. He's just he's like subpar on the practice table. But Milo really shines in competition.
I don't like practicing.
If you say ready go in a tournament, Milo is probably going to drill you. But
Yeah. Look, and he's getting the press is getting dialed in, isn't it?
yeah, no, I don't like it at all. It's terrible. It's terrifying. I don't like to arm wrestle with Milo when he does that. He's too strong. Too strong.
And the top roll. Top roll's looking good too.
Thank you.
There we go.
Working on it.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Milo, before you go,
Yeah.
Alexander Vitali.
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 What
I
about
got
it?
Vitali too.
Wait, on left or right?
He's left-handed. That's the world title
Yeah,
match.
I think Vitali for sure.
Easy
I
or
think
hard?
Vitali's the best guy on the planet, left-handed.
I tend to agree. I tend to agree. And listen, and I got all freaked out when we were in Atlantic City. When I actually took a really close look at Alizan, he totally freaked me out.
Mm.
Like he doesn't look the same in pictures. Like his forearm is one of the craziest forearms I've ever seen.
And his arm and his hand, right? It's like
It's not
very
normal.
weird. No.
It's really his left and his right are not the same. His right is good. His left is something totally from outer space.
Mate, you know the start has never been more important in an arm wrestling match. I mean, it just hasn't. The start is everything here. You cannot afford to drop the ball in this start, not at all. I don't actually expect. I hope I'm wrong, but I think
I'll bet on Vitali if you want to bet.
I'll take it.
You
Even
got it?
even though I've actually got Vitali as the favorite.
Oh, you do, but you just want to bet with me?
Yeah, well, you get up every time. Listen, dude, I have never met a man who screws up bets like you. You
Good news for
terrify me.
Alijan. The gods of arm wrestling has blessed him with victory in this one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's probably just done it right there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a curse, quite honestly. It's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Well, you-
don't expect it to be a long drawn out affair. I really don't. Because, put it this way, it's got a better chance of being a long match if Vitali's in a dominant position. I actually think if Alijan gets to a dominant position, it's going to be a bad day for Vitali.
The whole thing that gets me right away is how can a guy, are we really in an era where a 90-kilo guy, and I know he's not 90 now, but he could make 95 anytime he wanted. Is this the world champion?
Possible.
That's the John Brzenk we were looking for. Because we were looking for the
Yeah.
guy. We just thought it might be on the right arm. Turns out it's on the left arm. We're
I
looking
see
for
him
the
very
guy.
differently, though, Ray. I think Alijan is pure, unbridled chaos. And most good arm wrestlers do not operate well in that environment.
I know what you mean. I got what you mean.
Yeah.
And that's
Vitali's pretty
what
wild,
makes
too.
him so dangerous.
But Vitali's not all law and order either. Like,
oh, mate, I think we'll see. I think Vitaly Leletin is tucking himself up in bed tonight, reading the Devon Larratt School of Starts and Setups. I think he's literally looking at your guidebook like that, going, how can I get away? Anything that he can take, if I was him, I would be taking. I would be tightening the noose like never, because he's not going to get away quicker unless he does that. He's got to get the brakes on before the match starts. If there's any kind of loose setup, any kind of space in that start, Alijan is an absolute horrible man to arm wrestle. The interesting dynamic here is that Vitaly, because of his scale, size, and lever length, should be the best guy in the world to make himself hard to reach. So fascinating match, stylistically. Fascinating.
You guys, you know what's going on in the chat? All
No.
the comments in the chat are bling, 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 bling.
Blink, blink, blink.
Bling, bling, bling. Vitaly, bling, bling, bling. That took off. That grew legs and took off.
Mate.
Alexander's gonna top roll him, right?
No.
That's what. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, he's gonna top roll.
I think he might move to a top roll. I think he's going to blast.
He enters through supination and
Correct.
hook with a lot of, but he can roll out. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
Not
exactly
this
that.
time.
That's
This
what
time
he's
he's gonna top roll. He's gonna top
No.
roll.
not straight off the go.
No, he might want to get the strap. He doesn't really have instincts for a top roll.
I think he's going to cut his lane off. Exactly
I've never
like you
seen
said.
him top roll from the go on left arm. Even with Morozo, he hit sideways and he rolled out.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
It's just an accident to just follow through. Like I never
It's
seen
not,
him.
the funny thing is, mate, it's not an accident, is it? You know that. It's an absolute strategy. He's going to cut your lane off. He's going to bump you off your line. And once he's bumped you off your bone line, made you non-linear, palmed you up a touch, then he'll reverse real quick. And it's wonderful.
That's why Neil was making the sounds. He's like, because that's what he loves to do. He was like,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I get a little bit aroused. I think that is it's the most wonderful form of arm wrestling.
I was like, Neil.
Don't worry, Robert. I'm not weird. It's a technical thing, but I do love that. It's an absolute art form. It is. It's controlled.
Almost up there with the style that Ray's gonna start doing now that he's got a bad shoulder.
I feel like I could actually probably do it.
Oh, Ray.
Yeah.
You are coming to the dark side.
This is the maximum I can do.
Bring Giannis with you. And once you got Giannis, let's get Cressy.
Yeah. Who's left? Yeah, there's no more.
If we get the three of you, it's done.
It's done.
All the narrative, all the propaganda will turn. Before you know it, the rules are going to change.
So here's one for you, right? I'm reading the chat the other day, and there's a couple of guys in the chat, and they're saying, "Well, this is it. It's definitive. The winner of this is the guy. 100%. It's the guy on the left arm." I don't agree with that comment, because I think there's another guy still sat in the background that's just as horrible.
You thinking Camille?
No, I'm thinking Dadikyan.
I'm thinking Dadikyan.
Oh,
when he comes back, he should.
Right.
Yeah, I think Dadikyan, when he's fully fit, when he's fully functional and right, is another guy, totally different guy, but of this ilk. He's cut from that cloth. He's another dude that could come in and potentially smack both of these guys individually. And I don't know. I'm not saying he can, but I'm saying that he might. I'm saying that it's not a done deal. It's not like, that's your guy left-handed. I think there's unfinished business, which is awesome for us as fans.
I heard that there was a practice or something. Somebody told me, somebody who was in the know said that Dadikyan was actually the guy, like about 6 months ago.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I'm not surprised.
I heard that. I heard there was a practice or something, and Dadikyan was the dude. So.
Wouldn't surprise me. I think he's horrible. Absolute athlete, super strong, got great for what he does it very well, and he's very explosive, bitterly explosive. And he's like a bit of a horrible bastard as well on the quiet, and that helps. You know, he's got that edge, hasn't he? Real bit of, there's a violence to him.
Yeah, Dadikin's a bad dude. By the way, we probably shouldn't say this. I always get in trouble for saying stuff early, but I don't think I should change yet. So Dadikin is going to be coming to Vegas in December. I mean, now Vegas isn't signed yet, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be Vegas. But anyway, in December we'll see Dadikin
Pulling.
Yeah, he'll be pulling.
That's quick.
Yeah. So
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
that's all we'll say now. But that's happening.
Can I dig a bit or not?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is it against the winner of this?
No, because it's. I didn't say it was going to be left-handed.
Okay, that's where I was going next. So yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, just because the topic and the subject of Dadikin got brought up, I thought I'd mention that. But yeah, Vegas is going to be pretty exciting, especially if Levon agrees to pull Vitali. It needs to be Vitali. It needs to be in Vegas. If that happens, which I'm hoping it does, and we'll find out here very, very quickly, then that'll be the headliner. If not, we've got another headliner as well that'll be very good. So anyway, I'm skipping ahead way too far, I guess. But going back to 25, what other? I mean, before we go to other matches, I just want to say, Devon, thank you very much, because I was really kind of thinking the same way you were, like, hey, maybe Vitali's just too strong here. Maybe he's just too good. And then when you said, okay, now you're all in for Vitali, now
Feel a bit better?
the odds have shifted. Vegas has now taken note.
Sure.
Everything has shifted.
Listen, Robert, I've got unpaid debt from Dev from way back. We're talking like when Rampage Jackson knocked out Liddell the first time in
Not
Pride.
fair.
Then
Not
when he
fair
knocked
at
him
all.
out the second time, I mean, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Not even a bit fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Taking
it transcends sports.
advantage of an addict. Taking advantage of an addict, you are.
Hey, there's a super chat I got to read from Armbender. Devon, did you do a collab with Buck and Billy Ray, the three-man legend? I don't know.
You know, we never have. I love Buck and Billy Ray. We talk quite a lot. We have all sorts of intentions on getting together and hanging out, but we haven't done it yet. He's the best tree cutter in the world, I think, and he's a Canadian. He lives out on the West Coast. So I don't get to run into him all the time, but we do chat, and it's probably inevitable, do something with him. He's a cool guy.
What's he do, Dev? So he's like a lumberjack.
He's the coolest lumberjack. Okay, he's got a YouTube channel, and everything is about cutting down trees, really. So so you can watch him in the forest. He talks about trees. He talks about cutting and axes. If you're into any kind of tree cutting, that's your guy.
So the dude does it with axes?
Any kind of cutting down tree you could imagine.
Right. I thought you were talking chainsaws.
Yeah. It's mostly chainsaw.
Okay.
Yeah, he just does everything. He's a full arborist. He's a full tree cutting man. Yes, look him up. Buck and Billy Ray. He loves arm wrestling. He watches arm wrestling.
Mega. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
So, hey, one thing too I wanted to mention. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Alajan just did a video, maybe one of the best videos from an athlete that have been done, a promo on his match with Vitali. Just came out today. You saw it, Ray?
Yeah, professional. Looked very, very.
Are you able, or do you have the skills to pull it up and display it right now?
Oh, Ray can. Ray's very technical. Oh, for sure. No problem for Ray.
Give me a
wow.
Just make sure Fitty G's doesn't copyright your ass.
Now, hey,
Yeah.
now here's the thing though. This is good that we've got the crew that we have, because if it was just Neil, he couldn't do it, as you know,
Hey,
Devon.
that is the truest statement that's been made on this
Hey,
call. Tell you that.
hey,
We'd still be
Neil.
trying to figure it out if we were live.
We would. Listen, what am I going to do? I'm guilty.
Hey, Neil. I don't want to make you feel bad.
You guys seeing this? You guys seeing
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see an eagle.
Welcome him now, making his way to the table.
Man, is it too late to change my bet? Is it too late? Can I
It's never
switch
too
it?
late. Never too late, Devon.
Man, he's looking good. He's
Mate,
awesome.
his forearms are unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Real cool vid too.
Yeah,
Yeah, really cool video. Yeah, video was cool.
yeah.
Yeah, really
I
good.
think storyline wise, we have the two categories. We have a category for our awards ceremony for best athlete video of the year, right? But I think it needs to be best athlete video of the year in two different categories. It's got to be for storyline, and Devon's probably got the best storylines I've seen. And then for production, just for cool production, Alajon looks pretty good.
Yeah, and we could have another one for best forearm.
Best forearm.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Alajon would be pretty good there as well.
He
Yeah, you
would.
see the last picture that Smyev's been posting? Do we get to count him as an arm wrestler? Or
No,
does he,
No.
like
no,
when remember when he got scared
no,
of
Devon.
Leonidas and just backed out? You remember when he was supposed to have the match with Leonidas and he said that he couldn't go because he was scared he was going to lose all the muscle on the airplane? Do you guys buy
Ah,
that, or was he just? I mean, Leonidas is pretty awesome.
Hey, Dev,
Well,
imagine that you can make that excuse and people all around the world are going,
yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Does make sense. Does make
Yeah.
I
sense.
can't
That's
show up because
amazing, isn't
if
it?
I stand, I'll just lose muscle on the airplane, and I don't want that.
What if he's
I
not
don't
a
want to
real
lose.
person at all? What if he's just AI and we've been all duped?
I mean, he's been around for a while. Maybe he was one of the OG AIs.
That is,
Yeah,
yeah, they
Yeah,
run the chat GPT on him.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like he
yeah.
looks, listen, he looks freaky. Today I saw him, he did like posted something like 1.5 thousand push-ups, however he was doing it. But then him getting up, like it wasn't like me with my bad back, really like, oh, like getting, he was like everything looks so weird because how he looks, like he
Yeah.
hard to explain, like it's so weird.
He's an anomaly, isn't he?
Robert, where are we? Is he coming? Is he not coming? What's going on?
well, we're still working on it. I mean, we've got different forces at work here. So we've got somebody in Russia
Mhm.
that is trying to, not have people come and not have things work out, and so he's got that side pulling on him. And
Mhm.
then he's got, I mean, I haven't actually talked to him personally. I've reached out to him, but it's really through Bucked Up, which is his sponsor. That's his main sponsor. That's our main sponsor too. So they've been helping us quite a bit. But then you've got somebody else working the other way. So anyway, we'll figure it out. I mean, he's definitely, I mean, he's training for arm wrestling, no doubt about that.
Mm.
So
I mean,
we'll,
whoever was trying to get in the way of this is not working for peace. That's all I would say.
Oh yeah. Though there's not there's yeah. I think yeah, you and I should talk offline because it's crazy. But
Hey,
we'll
just
get
so
through
long
it.
as you don't disrupt the tranquility that I have in my house, Robert.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, no.
disrupt it. Don't disrupt that tranquility.
Don't disrupt my tranquility.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Keep it tranquil.
Okay, I have a proposal.
Go.
Okay. Let's say that I go to China. Okay. And hypothetically, let's say that I beat Machushenko in the left arm. Okay. Now I'm saying if I beat him in the left arm, I will make him look like an idiot with the right. That's what I'm saying. And because Machushenko's a Russian, he needs to be replaced with a Russian. And I would be willing to let him, because I think he's a guy that doesn't want to work his way up. I think he wants to come in at a level. I'll pull Smaev in Hungary if I beat Machushenko left-handed, because I probably wouldn't, because Machushenko probably won't pull me right-handed if I beat him left.
Yeah, so just so you know, I've been talking to not Smaev directly, but through his guys at Bucked Up, and yeah, so he for sure wouldn't pull you yet. He's saying not ready for Leonidas. So if he's not ready for Leonidas, I think he may be ready for Leonidas. I don't know, but if he's really not ready for Leonidas, then I
Why
don't
is he
think
not
he's pushing
saying
it.
it? Why is he not saying it?
Yeah, why is he saying he's scared of losing muscle on the plane? Why didn't you just say,
I'm
I
like,
I
listen,
don't
I'm
really
still
get
not
in.
convinced he's a
I
competitor. I'm
yeah.
not convinced he's a competitor. Like this takes, I feel
Well,
like, I do feel like he has a lot of things to lose if he loses. Because
Got
right,
muscle on the plane for one.
yeah, there's all
yeah.
all that muscle on the plane, but there's so much mystique around him, right? Everyone's like, oh my God, like he should be pulling Levant. That's what in their mind. I remember the guy that about 5 years ago had the same mystique about him. And then he started pulling super matches. Turns out he's not even top 20, not top 100, not even. And then you kind of lose all your mystique. And then you lose your following. And then you lose whatever you have to lose. So I feel like for him, he might be just the guy that keeps this as long as he can and chips in on it eventually. Because if he would stand in a match with Devon, like there's no chances. There's no chances. There's no
You could
chances.
pull him, Ray.
I could probably pull him.
You
No,
could
like, the thing
benchmark
is,
him.
like, there's videos of him pulling a Kimbo. Like he probably thought he would just toy with Kimbo. Kimbo pulls him and destroys him, kind of.
I can't imagine.
Yeah,
I feel like this guy's ready for Levant.
but then
No.
he loses that street cred. That's how I see it. He loses
I
street
think
cred.
he's ready. I think he's ready for anybody.
I would love if he would come and pull, and but again, this experiment that we call arm wrestling, as arm wrestlers here understand, it's a
Ray,
really tough one.
can I speak on your behalf?
Sure, yes.
Right. I've got a plan. Anybody want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
Robert, write this down, mate. This is good. This is
All right.
exactly what we need. Here we go.
Okay.
So we match up Smaev with Rowley, right? If Ray dies, it's like Rocky 4. Like when everybody's going, oh God, Apollo Creed's dead. We'd be like that. We could full on come on the show the next week. Oh shit. Oh no, Ray's dead. And then we know two things. Firstly, Smaev killed Ray, and Ray's dead. What do you think?
Yeah,
Well-
but who would do the live stream?
Well, it's only the technical stuff we'd be worried about, but I feel like the gravitas of that situation is probably worth it.
I think it's
Think of
worth
the hype.
I think so too.
There we go. You
Yeah.
will.
Should set it. Should
Hey,
set that.
I don't know if you guys are thinking or recognizing that Smaev is on a pretty high level. So you saw him pull Larry Wheels. Larry. You could say, well, Larry's not been training very much.
I'm not buying
Whatever.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not buying that at all.
I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm buying it.
I'm buying it because and then if you did you see the video where he's pulling schoolboy or just practice pulling, of course, but with schoolboy, and he there was no they weren't really going for a win, but you could tell. I mean, Smaev looked very good, um, and so I think it's hard to know what level he's at, but
Did
he's
he
on
not
a
say,
pretty.
though, like on one of his videos, that he didn't want to pull? I'm sure he said something like that, like he wasn't
Yeah, and
interested
then the
enough.
next video he posts, he's doing 80-kilogram pronation lifts.
Yeah,
Like,
but I kind of get that because that's his gig, isn't it? You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
does amazing feats of strength, but he's
Yeah.
not necessarily gonna pull.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
so
you know
here's
them
what I
dudes you see
I think
online, and
yeah.
I
they look
think
like a character out of Street Fighter
until there's
in a
some
fight.
with 7 digits involved in this, he will not pull. I think he's aiming for something like that. Until there's like
Well, I
seven.
don't think it's about the money so much with him. I think it's a couple of things. One is he wants to feel like he's ready
Mm.
to pull whoever he's going to pull. So he doesn't feel like he's ready yet. He doesn't feel like he's ready for Leonidas yet. I know that. Um, and he also needs to be more comfortable in the spotlight. Like he's a very nice, kind-hearted guy. He doesn't really look forward to being on stage. It would be very unnatural for him. So we've got to get him comfortable enough to be able to come, and that's why I really was excited about Batumi. And what Bucked Up told me, which is his sponsor, is that he'll be at Batumi. Now this was months ago, right? But we know now that that's not the case because of other things that have happened in the background. But one of those issues that I came up or I found out from from the Bucked Up people that are working with him is that he's not comfortable on stage. He doesn't, he didn't want to come too early. Like we're talking about Batumi. He didn't want to come very early. He just wanted to come in, get out. Didn't really want to spend a lot of time there. And so I think this will be difficult to get a deal done with Smaev because it's not so much about the money. I mean, like he's not about the money so much. Um, his main sponsor, is taking care of that. So, I mean, taking care of his needs, right? And he does not live lavishly. He doesn't even care about that stuff. Is what I'm hearing. So that's not it. It's really two things: being physically ready to compete and believing that he really has a good shot. I mean, that he's not going to be thrown to
right.
the wolves.
Because
And
Yeah,
then
physically he's not ready.
gonna know. Like all of
He's
us,
physically
all
not ready.
yeah, how is he
Well,
physically not ready? All
How?
of us have clubs, and in every club, there's a bunch of guys that never compete. All they do is train, and all they say, "I'm gonna compete when I'm ready." And advice that all of us have given to them is like, compete, and you will know if you're ready. But they're like, I'm not ready. I have to still like train and like, and then they kind of never do it. And all of us have met these guys, and
For
it's
me, Ray, all of this added up wonderfully for you there. Everything Robert said, I put that into my scenario calculator.
yeah,
And hear me out. So, number one, he needs to feel like he can win. Well, he might feel like he's got a chance with you because you're a smaller guy, much lighter. I mean, how much heavier is Smythe than you?
more than
uh,
double. Like, how big is he? 160 kilos, 70?
Is he that big?
yeah, he's that big. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's so much heavier, it's ridiculous. You've
double.
got a broken shoulder and you haven't yet mastered the King's move. Also, Robert just said he's really kind-hearted, so probably won't kill you, just seriously injure you, right? And then he doesn't like the limelight, so he gets Sandris to like go living in Latvia beforehand, make a really big show, just like they do in Rocky IV. Why not?
That would be awesome if you would have Sandris walk you out and he'd sing that.
Yeah,
That
living
would
in Latvia.
But
that
like
would
the
be
thing
so
is like,
good.
okay, if I die, I die.
Yeah,
Like it
exactly
is.
that, Ray.
If I die, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
there you go.
I take one for the team eventually. So
I love you, Ray. That's the kind of thing. That's why I love you that much, Ray.
Gotta happen. It's gotta
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Let's do it. What do you do? Do you think he'd go for that, right? If you rang him up and said, "Hey, Smythe, I know you're not physically ready, but what about if we match you against Rolly Ray? Do you not think it? And you're allowed to kill him?" Smythe be like, "You know what? It's pretty good."
Well, I think Ray probably would get in. I think he's in big trouble. Number one, his shoulder, and number two, it's just too big of a gap between just mass. It's just too big.
All
I
true.
mean, you don't even have to really be that good of an arm wrestler if
No.
you're that massive and that strong in so many different areas. I don't think that's a good match.
I think it'd be amazing. I think so many people would show up, and you don't have to pay Smythe. You can ring him up and be like, "Right, I know it's not about money. We'll pay you 50p," and he'll be like, "Yeah, no problem. Not 50 grand, 50 pence." So then he's underlined the fact that it's not about the money, but he gets to beat up Ray. What can go wrong?
Exactly.
Obviously, everything for Ray.
I'm in. I'm 100% in. I'm in.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying it's not about the money because that was the topic, or that was definitely talked a lot about, but it's not the biggest factor.
I didn't even remember.
So hey, I wanted to get you guys' take too on this, on Camille and Svetkov. Now I know Devon's response on this. He doesn't think that Svetkov has any chance at all. But if Svetkov were to win, I think Devon and Svetkov, either way, I think Devon pulling the winner is a good idea.
Can I make another suggestion here, Robert?
Yeah.
This is like a win-win situation again. So the other day when we were on the fakes, the Honourable Devon came on and said, "I could smack Svetkov at this way." And he also named like 5 dudes that he believes could smack Svetkov. So I think we've got an accumulator bet situation here, which I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat will love. Right? So we could market it like the world against Devon in a betting scenario on arm bet. And we basically match up Svetkov with all the dudes, one after the other, that Devon thinks could smack him. And it's more, even if it's not a good match, it's more exciting to see whether or not Devon got the bet right. So, who did he say? I know Rickard Boardman was one of them, wasn't he? Rickard Boardman was like, Devon was like, he will pace Georgie. And I know that Georgie would be like, "No way."
Hey, and also too, guys, this is interesting. I just talked to Rickard this morning. He called me. He's training like a madman, and he's got his new gym going, almost done. he's got so many things going for him. He's got a new sponsor that's allowed him now to focus full time on arm wrestling. He doesn't have to go to work anymore. His job is arm wrestling. So he's kind of in the same category as a lot of Eastern Europeans, where the government subsidizes and things. So and he said he's feeling phenomenal. He's so he didn't feel 100%. I mean, he was still sore when he came to Little Rock, but he said, "I'm feeling great. I mean, I am going to crush Philip Larson." And he said, I want to just go, I'm gonna be the champion at some point. But he also thinks that his brother Devon will be the heavyweight world champion. He didn't actually say heavyweight or super heavyweight. So he said he'll be the champion before Rickard, so before himself. So anyway, just a sideline thing. Yeah, Rickard is very, very confident and believing that he's at his very, very best. I mean, each outing he just keeps on re-upping and getting a little better. And so I think this version of whatever we see him next is going to be pretty impressive. But like I mentioned on your show, Ray, he said, or actually it was Alajan that said, because he polls with Morozov. Of course, they're both from Kazakhstan. They've both pulled a lot, and he said that he believes Rickard is right there on Morozov's level, right-handed. So if that's true, and now here's a guy that's pulled both of them. He pulled Rickard in Little Rock. He pulls Morozov. He's been pulling Morozov forever, but they're they live in the same country, so they pull. So if this guy's saying Rickard is on that kind of a level, um, I mean that's pretty impressive. I
Check
wouldn't
this
have
out,
guessed it.
Robert. Devon, how many? If I say a name, you tell me whether it can crack Georgie Svetkov or not. All right. Philip Larson.
Crack Georgie Svetkov.
Okay. Lars Robakken.
Flop wrist press Georgie Svetkov.
See where we're going here? We'll carry on, but you know what I'm saying. Ricker Borman, you definitely believe can crack him, don't you?
Probably injure Georgie Svetkov.
Okay. Kadetcha.
On the practice table?
No, real match now when Georgie's foot is fine.
He'd also beat Georgie Svetkov. Even worse than when his foot was broken. Even worse.
So that's 4 we're up to already. That's 4 now.
4.
Alejan Muratov, right arm.
Oh, he destroyed Georgie Svetkov violently.
Right arm.
With
Right
violence. There'd be like a little bit. Milo would flop it. Boom.
Well, so Matt,
listen, Georgie's time has come and gone. Okay, it's come and it's gone. Okay, the time when the sea was low, Georgie's stood above the water, but now Georgie is drowning in the talent pool. Just everybody is coming past.
Leonidas Arcona.
Oh, let's get our special guest to pick this one. Come on, we know Leonidas got him, right?
Probably, yes.
Yeah, probably Leonidas.
So basically, everybody that we named there cracks.
Here. I can think of a name.
Point...
I can think of a name that he can beat. Christo Delajankov.
Listen, at this point, I've never been more convinced that Georgi is going to beat Kamil. Like, I've never been more convinced in the last 6 weeks than I am right now in this moment. So,
yeah, me too. So I'd be coming into this show, I would have thought, yeah, Georgi's going to have a tough time. But now, I'm like, wow,
my stock is rising. You watch after this show, they'll be like, wait, maybe Devon's predictions are pretty good.
I think so. I think what we determined is all of those guys that you just mentioned are going to get smashed by Georgi Svetkov.
No, Georgie's only smashing lemonade and lemon juice and lemons. He's not smashing anything else. Not anything else, Ray, that you can think of. He's not smashing nothing.
So you know what I
can't wait till Georgie sees this. I can't. Yeah. I am full on ringing Georgie.
Georgie won't even watch it. He's too busy doing sleeping or something. He's not going to be on the computer.
No,
he's busy.
He's eating more than anything. He eats, and then he sleeps, and then he, the third most active thing he does is training. So, but eating is number one.
Yeah.
So what have we gone down to in terms of rank there before we get someone who can beat? What about Corey West?
Corey West beat him.
Holy Georgie!
I'm saying, listen, you got to go. If you want a match for him, you have to go to the 253-pound division. You got to start giving him guys from the 115.
What about? But he got a win on Mike.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. No, he lost against Mike. He beat. What am I talking about? Mike, Dave. Not Mike, Dave.
Dave. I don't remember that match.
No, he beat Dave though, didn't he?
Same day you beat Corey West.
Yeah.
He lost to Mike, beat Dave.
Yeah, he beat Dave in Arlington. Remember, Devon in March last year.
Arlington, and Dave's pretty bloody strong.
Oh, I was up next. That's why I didn't see it. I was following him on the stage. I was getting my mics and stuff.
Well,
so you missed that one.
Arlington was a weird one for you guys, I think.
Yeah, but joking aside, where in the supers is there anyone Georgie can beat? in the top tier lads.
Supers. Ryan Espy. He could
Ryan's
probably do okay with Ryan.
Ryan is not in the league, and he is not known for his right arm. No. How? Listen, he just got lucky when he won all those buff world titles.
Oh, there's nobody there. There's nobody there.
Can Matt Mass do anything with Georgie Svetko?
Kill him. Kill him.
Hey, how about this,
telling
Devon?
you.
Hey, Devon. Hey, what about Neil? Does Neil have a chance with?
I will bust
Georgie?
his big ass.
See?
No.
Neil would do,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't even
You've
know.
been studying Ray again. Tell you what, that is the move I would take.
No, I
would
want to
take-
hear. I want to hear Devon's comment on this.
Okay, so listen. Outside of the strap, it's going to be a quick slip, okay? And what's going to happen? They're going to get strapped up, and what's going to happen is Neil's going to get a nice high strap, okay? The
Super
strap's
high.
going to be basically,
Past my knuckles.
it's going to be way up here, the strap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they're going to say go, and
Boom!
it's going to be, he's going to take up all this slack, okay? So all this slack on the inside, he's going to take it up and right over. And
Boom.
thing is, Neil actually knows how to arm wrestle.
Just a big explosion of lemon juice and
Hey,
Okay.
question, Devon. One question: could I beat Georgi Svetko?
Now, you will be able to beat him as soon as you get your King's move going.
is this
Okay.
pre or post death?
Because I was last week at Kamel's house and we practiced a bunch, and
Saw that. I saw that.
Kamel was absolutely dominating me. So
Yeah, so you're
Based on
probably
that-
that's probably going to look about the same.
that's about right. Okay, gotcha.
So
All right, but Neil's going to win though. That's
bust his ass.
kind of the cutoff. The cutoff is Neil.
Mhm. No, and I'm not even active.
Hey, listen, if Georgie thinks he can beat me at 115, I'll shut up. I'll stop talking if he thinks he can actually beat me at 115.
Dev, if Georgie gets incredible weight loss and he comes into the 115 class,
No. He can stay up. He can stay
If he can
big.
stay up, how far down the 115 does he go before he gets a win? Who
He'd
cracks him?
probably get to about what's the Georgian guy? It's got this shaved head. He hooks a lot.
Arabully.
That's the guy, David Arabulli.
Okay.
So Arabulli,
But,
he can beat.
but
Probably
Devon,
that's about the line.
but he can beat. So Georgi beat Dave Chafee.
I love how we're
very
spending
easy.
like 15 minutes on this. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
Like 15
but,
minutes
hey,
of just Devon trolling the piss out of everyone.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah. So this guy, listen, David Arabulli, could he? Probably couldn't. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Listen, it's going to be a war, but Georgie will probably stick it out.
Yeah. But
That's
Georgi,
where I got him right now.
But Georgi got Dave Chafee really easily last year.
I didn't see it. I don't know. I
Oh,
can't
okay, all
comment.
right.
I mean,
Well,
I didn't see that.
I'll send you the video.
It's
No
at
problem.
home going, oh, damn, how terrible.
Didn't
So,
see that one.
I can check the rankings and see where we actually could be putting Georgi based on this because
Oh, well, we're down the road now, Ray. Might as well
so
do it.
David Arabulli is ranked number 8 in that's left arm. On left arm. He's not on right arm at all, I think.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah, so he's that okay,
So
I guess
somewhere in the potential guys to get into the top 10 in the 150.
light heavyweight top 20, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just saying.
I am
Just saying.
literally sending this to Georgie. When we finish, awesome. Let's get it over. Flip it. Somebody, listen. Arm wrestling news, Tom Stubble, I don't care. Concrete elbow. Clip it. Send it to the Lemonaire. Get it over to Acid G. As soon as you finish. Particularly the bit where I crack him.
Hey, Neil,
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Derek Smith's tattoo where he's got the strap lines?
Yeah.
You should get a tattoo like that, but have it
Yeah, like high as here.
yeah,
But like
like
one strap on my fingernails
yeah,
and the other one
yeah,
on these knuckles.
yeah, way up high.
There.
What's
Yeah.
this is some kind of joke? I don't
Yeah.
Hey, do you know about Neil's strap strategies?
No, I guess I
Let's
don't.
be
Oh, this
clear.
is very important.
Hey, wait a minute.
Listen. Okay, hey Robert. So if you're arm wrestling and
Oh,
the
that was
referee
George
asks
ringing me.
you, do you want the strap high or low?
You want low?
What do you say?
Well, it depends on what move I'm doing.
Exactly.
Really?
If I'm doing a top roll, I want it low. But if I'm doing a press, I want it high.
High.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're
Really?
closer to your opponent.
But Devin, you know all this. You
It
are
doesn't
the
restrict you, does
master.
it?
You are the
No, I
master.
don't. No, I
Robert,
I
don't
don't.
The
break
idea
the
of the
You guys
illusion.
strap being
know
low
Don't
is
break the
the
illusions
idea of
for
the strap
millions
being
of
low
people
is to give
watching.
you better leave. It's physics, isn't it?
I have failed people on not teaching them the strap properly. Okay, so
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. When Brian
Talk
Shaw
about your
came
all-time
over,
backfires.
when Brian Shaw came over, I told him, I said, Brian, you would have won Leonidas if you would have known just a couple things. I said, number one, don't let him slip. When you had his hand, all you had to do is press straight down. I mean, not straight down to the pad, straight down to the top of the table, right next to the elbow pad. Straight down. He's not slipping. It never even goes to the straps. But if it goes to the straps, I'll show you how to win in the straps. He came over, I showed him, and he acted like no one ever showed them. I said, Devon didn't show you all this? And he's like, no. I'm like, you've got to be kidding. Devon is the number one. He's like I would say, in my opinion, I'm probably, one of the very best, maybe this, not as good as Devon in the straps. But Devon is number one, in my opinion. And so I said, so the only reason I think that Devon didn't show you this is because Devon is so advanced. He's focusing on things that are like way beyond, like things that are new, that he's exciting, that these are nuances that are just coming up. Uh, but I am convinced now, Brian Shaw, yeah, that would be a different match today.
Can I
I'm
ask you a
convinced.
question once, Robert? Now
Yeah,
that you mentioned Brian again, why don't you match Brian Shaw with Smaev?
yeah, yeah. I mean, if Smaev would do it, I mean,
Well,
I
That's
think
you can
Brian.
pick.
that's a
You can
level
also
down
pick.
from Leonidas,
Yeah,
right?
You
yeah,
can also pick a spot where they both have to travel the same
they both
distance.
lose the same amount of
Yeah,
muscle.
so that they both lose the same amount of muscle.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the muscle
That-
loss clause.
Hey,
Having
you know,
said that, Brian's
Or,
lost
or
like
or have enough food on the
an
plane. I don't
insane
know.
amount of weight, hasn't he?
well,
Brian's lost
that's not,
huge weight.
yeah, he has. That's not a bad idea, Kevin. I'm going to suggest that. That's good. I
That is
like
a
it.
good idea.
Yeah,
That is a good
good.
idea.
Very good.
Yeah, and the winner gets another shot against Leonidas.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and we're looking for a fight for Leonidas too.
Kirill
He-
Saryachev.
well, we're already working on that. Um, so, but there'll be one before that one. Now, this is what's interesting: is Kirill doesn't think he's ready for Leonidas. I
Physically
think
not
he is.
prepared.
What's that?
Physically not prepared.
Yeah,
Yeah, physically, yeah,
The
yeah,
German has put the fear in everybody.
yeah.
At
No,
least he's
really,
honest.
people are nervous pulling this guy, seeing what he did to Brian Shaw.
And Leonidas is no bum.
No, he's not. He's
He's a bad
well.
dude.
I mean, like I've always said this. John Brezink has got one of the best hands and the best pronation, and Leonidas took that from him in Orlando at EVW
Leonidas is
14.
no bum. I
I
was
mean,
so impressed with Leonidas against Schoolboy. Just that,
yeah,
I
yeah.
spoke to him afterward. I think Leonidas has great. He's no bum.
No, he's not. He's very, very good. And he knows how to pull in the straps pretty well. So Devon must have trained him right from the very beginning, like from the basics, and not gone on to the highest level stuff
Kevin.
with the
That's
United.
Kevin did most of the work there. Me,
Oh, Kevin.
listen,
Okay.
Robert, you caught me. You were over at my place probably about 10 years ago. That was back when I was a working man, back before I got, onset dementia and all. I've forgotten everything. I don't know all that stuff. I don't know what's going on anymore in the strap. They ask me if I want it high or low, and I just look at the referee with a blank stare. I, I,
Different headlights.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how do you answer
Devin,
that?
You should
Devin,
watch one of your old videos. There's an old video of you
Yeah.
saying
Hey,
that
Devin,
there's
you
no
know what I'm
reason
doing?
to find the strap high.
Right. That's
I'm gonna
why
help
it's always been such a mystery to me with Neil. And now
you.
these guys agree.
Hey, as you get older, Devin, I will be there for you to help remind you of all the things that you taught me in the straps, from stuff that you know more than you've forgotten more than the rest of us is even knows in the straps. So you've forgotten most of what you know. So I will be the guy to bring you up to speed on what you taught me.
Okay. Because I need help with remembering why I want to put the strap high. This is what I
Yeah.
need the most help with.
For
Yeah.
you, mate, there's basically no reason, really. I mean, you're slow as hell, so it doesn't really.
What? Did
You're
you
not
see
fast.
me? Did you see my speed lately?
No.
Oh, come on.
No,
Listen, you are to speed what Lachlan Adair is to
Would you
speed.
say that Vitaly Laletin is a fast arm wrestler?
Yeah, you stopped him
very.
before he started, dude. You're brilliant at that.
What about the finishing round when I threw the speed at him?
Do it on the
Right?
first
Yeah.
one, and we'll talk.
I missed
First, I'm
that.
just warming up. I'm not
Well,
up to my full speed yet. I get
well,
faster
you
as the rounds go on.
Also, you're stronger than Vitali. You want the strap low. You don't need movement. You don't need any dynamism in there. You're the stronger guy. Then
Neil,
again, physics dictate you'd have it
you
lower
need
unless you're
to
going for
do
that
a
speed press.
full length video on high strap.
Mate, I'm going to be doing a full length video on a lot of things shortly, but not for now. We
On
should.
high strap.
How have we been on this podcast this long and we haven't spoken about Luca Tenadze? How are we do? What's going on? For
Yeah.
real? What the hell is going on? He could shock the world with Oleg Jok, and we're talking about
True.
stuff like that.
True.
That's a match people aren't looking at, and it should be. Because
It's a
that
big
kid,
one.
earlier on you spoke about the special people. I think he's one of them.
Yeah.
I think
85
that
kilo
young
got
man
a
is
big
iron.
influx of talent.
Oh, that is mega.
lot of new talent in the 85 kilo guys who can win it.
Yes, that kid is a killer, absolute killer, and I can't wait to see that match. I think he's got a real chance.
Only been arm wrestling like 4 years. He was a swimmer.
Yep.
Mate, he's when we've had our private conversations about guys that are coming from other areas and are just a different level of athlete and the way that everything's joined up, I think he represents that.
Yeah.
I think, and what a great bloke as well. Have you talked to him much?
Just a little bit.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's great.
Guy.
Did you see him at Georgia Nationals?
Mate, I think, I'm following him. I watch him carefully. I think he's a chosen one, mate. I think he's made.
Nobody was there for him.
No. Yeah, I mean, his performance at WAF, I mean, my God. He's an absolute weapon. And just putting it on the spot, do you think he's got something for Jacques? Do you think he can do anything? Because talk about the bar being high.
Yeah. Tough match.
Isn't it?
Tough match.
Can you imagine if he cracks him? Wow.
Not impossible. Not impossible. But I think Doc's still the favorite.
Yeah.
But
I think
but
it's possible until someone does it. Because at 85, no one really has done it, especially in the super match setting. In tournaments,
hold on.
flash pin or something.
Yeah, it's true. After Bet Killy, that was
Killy.
95.
That was 95.
Yeah, spoke to him after that match, and I said, mate, I wouldn't worry about it because you're a little big. And he said, yeah, no problem. He said, 85 is my class. And he was passionate about it. And that's what I love about this match with Luca Tenadze, because real 85er, built for it, pretty optimum at 85. and represents that new breed, that new level of stupid. And
The hand is so hard to deal with. The hand is so difficult. Like, and the thing is we all know, like, we remember Oleg before the accident. Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Joe.
She's so busy. She is so busy. My
It's
God.
hard to make OHH like day plus running EVW. I know it's hard.
She
I don't
does
know
it
how
all,
she does
guys.
it.
She does it all. Yeah. I call her now. I call her Action Rabbit.
Action Rabbit. Nice.
Action.
Which
Action.
has
You
so
wanna
many
say hi,
great
Rabbit?
connotations.
You wanna say hi?
Hey, you can just call her the Energizer Bunny.
She's gone already.
Pretty
She's
bloody
gone
good, Robert.
already.
I like your work.
She does more in a day than I do in a year, I swear.
She does more in a day than most people do in a year, Devon.
She's busy. Busy person.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is. Yep.
Forgive me a good sense of guilt, which I carry with me, and I bring it into other parts of my life quite well. It's great carryover. Jody's so busy. I'm like, well, I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
Oh, that's
So
good.
going back to the card, guys, do you think that is anybody with me on that's maybe the most exciting match on
Oh yeah,
there,
no,
or has everybody got?
I'm with you on that for sure. I think that Luca is the guy to contend for the title. There really isn't anybody else. I don't think, in 85 kg left-handed that can, but I think Luca can.
I think so many. I have not seen a lot of discussion around that match or a lot of excitement around it. Maybe I get it. Maybe people think it's just another Jacques show. I think this is the biggest threat he's
It might
faced at that weight
surprise us.
by a
Yeah,
mile.
but I don't see it as the most exciting just because it might surprise me, but most likely it won't. I haven't seen like Oleg Jacques is still Oleg Jacques until you prove me wrong. That's how I feel about it. I'm
Well,
way more excited.
that's what you thought about Samusha,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what Devin thought about Todd Hutchings. So look
Yeah.
at all these people that have been proven wrong just in the last couple months.
And
And
both of those I won money on.
I think that's the first time I bet on Todd Hutchings.
That's what did it.
yeah, that's what did it.
And
Yeah.
I thought it was that Bogdan was a killer style for him.
Yeah.
It's the first time I bet on Todd in a long time, and man, I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
Lucas could win.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would not surprise me at all. I've got it closer than most people probably have it. I've got it 55-45 in favor of Jacques.
Yeah, I believe that's a good assessment.
I think Sanad's dynamism and absolute disrespect of all things means that he has an amazing shot at it, and he's so confident. Jacques has got the ability to disable people quick, and I'm kind of keen to see whether he can do that with him. Because if he can do it with, I mean, the peak of Oleg was just something. I mean, my God, you know better than most. You faced it.
The best in the world. Almost, I think he was real close to being the top of the planet.
Regardless of weight, yeah, which is unfathomable, isn't it?
Yeah,
unfathomable, and he was, and that's if he's returned to that level. Can he have returned to that level? I don't know. I don't feel like he has, but maybe it's just that everything's moved forward, and I do think that this dude is a special talent. I think he's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Guys, I got to read the super chats before because there's a lot of them. Big fan from Peru. A question for Devon. How does the first hit from Vitali even feel like? He's so explosive.
I bet you could feel a lot of different ways. The hit that I got was interesting. The weirdest thing about Vitali to me was that he didn't top roll as much as I thought he was gonna. Vitali is a guy who's really committed to pinning you. There's some arm wrestlers that play games, positional games. I believe that Vitali, the entire time the match is happening, he's pretty singularly focused on putting your hand to the pad, which is, he's such a big, strong guy. as much as he's improved, as good as he is, I really think that he has even more in the tank. I really think that Vitali could have another few levels in him. I really do believe that. So as hard as he's hitting now, I think in a couple years he actually is going to be even better still. You know.
Yeah.
I do too.
Then there's one is who won the practice between Luke and Manifester. I was there. I think Robert was also there.
I was there.
Neil was there. From my perspective, Manifester was more dominant on right and Luca was on left. That's from my perspective. But it was that they were pulling in hooks, so it was longer match. It was pretty good practice between.
And it was really, really, really tightly contested.
Yeah.
In both areas, really tightly contested, like close.
Yeah, very close. Very, very close.
And some of the stuff that Manifester did with other people that week of a very high level, some after that match, was very impressive. Like an hour after the Luka Tanadze practice, he still could smack around some very serious athletes who hadn't pulled that week. So, very impressive. Very impressive. And that's why I'm so excited. It's not the only reason. Obviously, there's a myriad of factors that make you think that Luca is something special.
Where does the league see Manifester go for the next years? Because you can pretty much match him up to anybody below 100 kilo.
Well, he said he wanted to go 95, didn't he, in the interview?
Yeah.
That was his plan.
Yeah, I want to see him pull Zolev in 85 first. But getting Zolev out, so he's in the Russian army, so it's hard for him to get time off. He has to have
You're talking about Alan, yeah?
Alan Zolev, yeah.
Yeah, Alan Zolev. Yeah. Yeah. So he has to get time off, and so he has to have his CO has to approve it. And so we wanted him to pull in Batumi, but he couldn't get the time off for Batumi. But at any rate, once that happens, I think 95 is probably the way for really the only road for him. And there's there are a lot of good options there for him. But I don't think he should go for the world title yet. I don't think that would be the right move. I think it
I
probably
wanted to
has
see him, as you know, pull in Batumi, and I wanted Bogdan. I love Bogdan. Bogdan's my guy, but I wanted Bogdan to be out for a bit.
Yep.
And so that you got to see the rise of the next contender. And for me, that should have been Irakli Manifester.
Yeah. That's who we had actually. So I mean, that's what we wanted, and Irakli was up for it, but Manifester needed a little bit more time to do that, to go up in weight and to be ready for that. So at any rate, that is one of the next matches. But I really want to see Alan Zoloff versus Manifester first in the 85 before he goes to the 95.
What's the script now with Makarov? I mean, obviously, he's pulling Cherkasov at this next event, but what's the script with him? Because he also made noise about going up, didn't he? To 85.
Yeah, but that was really just because we didn't really have anybody for him in the 77. But now we think we do. So I mean, I think that the Cherkasov Makarov match could go either way. In fact, a lot of people I think that it's going to go against Makarov. If I don't know what the polls say, Ray, what are the polls saying?
We haven't run. It's too early. I
Oh,
don't want to.
okay. Yeah. So I would say actually, you know what? The polls usually are wrong. So maybe we don't really worry about what the polls say. But yeah.
What does Devon Larratt say?
Yeah, Devon. This will tell us, Devon, who's going to win this match.
Yeah.
Cherkasov.
Oh. Okay.
Well, now in front of everybody? Listen, I've got to go, guys. It's been emotional.
Make the
Okay,
video
Neil.
about the high strap, Neil.
Not right now, but it's coming.
And then let's
I'll
go
bring
get a
you out.
tattoo.
Mate, you come over and we'll go through it. It'll be some entertaining stuff.
Okay,
Listen,
but we got to get high strap tattoo.
I ain't doing that. I'll get shot by my missus. I'm already in the bad books. Guys, just want to say before I leave, hope everybody in the chat's awesome. Hope you've all got your pay-per-view for Batumi because it's going to be wild. And yeah, I can't wait to see you all there. All the best to you and your families. Thanks for inviting me, guys. Appreciate that, Ray. Appreciate it, Robert. See you
Thank you,
later,
Neil.
Dev. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
So, do you want me to pull Levon and Batumi or what?
Yeah, I think you should pull Levon in the extended poll, in the extended deal.
Not up on the main stage. Just do it. Just do
Yeah,
it.
just do it. Just do it. Just yeah. It'll just be in a private room. Yeah, you two go at it.
I think we should.
I think we should. Oh, for sure.
Devon,
Yeah.
Devon is the goal, because I feel like right now, let's say Levon's like injured, he can't pull, right? You get a shot at interim, you become champion again, but that's not the goal, right? It's a race. Who will be the first to beat Levon, right? That's the race.
Before he retires.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
That's the only thing that
the super
matters.
heavyweight division has been so dominated by Levon. It's kind of funny. Like, you can't really, like, everybody knows Levon is the guy. So it's really tricky to have respect as the number one in the super heavyweight division without beating Levon. So yeah, we got to get him somehow, and I don't know. I mean, it's tough. Like, I think it's awesome. I think you guys know I'm such a Levon fan, and the way I live my life is a lot because of Levon exists. Like, the way I train, I mean, it's all because this dude has raised the ceiling so high, gives us something to chase. It lifts the sport. But yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm so looking forward to just finding out what he wants to do next week.
I feel
I
like
can't wait to.
I feel like he should it sucks that he's injured, but if you look at he has pulled 5 times. On King of Table EVW, he has pulled 5 times, and two of them has been with the same guys. So it's Hermes twice and it's Devon twice, and then it's Jerry in between.
What about Dave?
That was before on PL.
No, no, no. He whacked him in King of the Table or something, or East versus West. He did.
No.
Yeah.
No. 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 No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Is it
so Ray,
actually hard?
do you want to bet, Devon?
Yeah. You want bet, Ray?
Yeah.
Is it actually hard to find a match
Okay.
for Levon?
All right. Let's bet $100. I say he pulled him not in the P. I'm saying he pulled him either in the East versus West or the King of the Table series.
Okay.
You looking it up on your computer right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. There's not
And?
nothing consistent.
What?
It's PL 2019
You know what?
Oh,
Hey, you know what, Devon?
or
I'm going to
2020.
do you a favor. I'm going to call Jody after this. I'm going to tell her, do not allow Devon to bet anymore.
Search. I
Dave
swear I
Chafee
remember.
versus Levan Saganishvili, all rounds. Arm bets, but I don't see the date. It's PL, top 8.
No.
Top 8.
No.
Yes.
They just pulled.
Top 8.
Oh, come on.
Top 8.
What?
Yeah.
When was
Yeah,
that? That was
Devon.
recently.
He's
What?
so terrible.
Hey, Devon, you know what?
What?
I feel bad. I should not have encouraged Ray to bet you.
Top 8.
I'm not gonna take your money.
Yeah, thank you, Ray.
You have too many
Thank you.
kids to feed, and Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll let this one
and
go.
it's like taking candy from a baby. You don't want to
Yes.
do that. You don't want to
You know
stoop to
people
that
who have
level.
those good
Or
memories.
your old senile uncle, you just don't want.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. It's not even.
That's what
Yeah,
happened.
but the thing about this, guys, it's been 3. He has pulled 3 opponents. 3 opponents. Just 3 opponents.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask Robert. Is it actually hard to find a match for Levon because of Levon, or because you don't have anybody taking up the challenge?
No, I think
No,
it's
they're-
problematic because no one's at the top except
So
Yes.
Devon.
So
Yeah.
if you would offer an open challenge, like anybody who wants to pull Levon in December,
Michael
would
Todd.
you actually have people approaching you, or would you have
Oh
to
yeah.
approach them?
Oh yeah. No, we have plenty of people. So now that we have actually people that actually could compete against Levon, other than Devon, we have Camille, who, if he beats Svetkov, which I don't know if that's going to happen, and now that Devon is so sure that that's going to happen, I'm really worried that I'm really worried for Camille. Um, so here's we have Camille that wants to pull him and is probably ready to pull him. And then we also have um, we have Morozov when he's healed, that's probably ready to pull him.
What did
Or
Vitaly say? Does Vitaly want to do it?
Vitaly definitely wants to do it. Vitaly's that's who we have slated. So that's going to happen. All that has to happen is Levon to say yes to that match.
Mhm.
And yeah, so that's what we already had planned actually. So that was all planned previously. Um, so yeah, I'm not even counting Vitaly because that's a done
Okay,
deal.
okay.
Why
My
don't you have a
question is,
tournament? Why don't you have a tournament? Levon, Devon, Vitaly,
we're not
Camille.
doing tournaments, Kevin.
No, it's like
Kevin, come on, man.
it's like a best of 3 tournament. Like put all those guys
Yeah,
together.
but again, it's a tournament. Anything can happen in a tournament. First guys kill each other, and then next guys fresh.
Well, it makes it more exciting. It could be like a round
Yeah,
robin type of a
but
tournament.
we have proved it multiple times that there's only one way to show who is better arm wrestler. It's in super matches, not in tournaments, because tournaments
Yeah,
give
but
you
people
Yeah,
complain that Levon is not pulling often enough.
yeah,
well. I think it's
and
most of the time it's the guys were just that, like Devon has cleaned out everyone, so no one is really there for the challenge, and so it's hard. From my perspective, it's hard to sell a match. So I'm looking right now. Let's say like this: Vitali loses to Alijan. It's a really hard sell. He lost on left and he lost on right. It's a really hard sell at the end of the year. Kamil wins Georgi. That's a good sell. I feel like people actually believe it. There was a comment where people saying like Levon versus Kamil if Kamil wins. That's what they want to see because that makes more sense for the people. But if he loses to Georgi, I actually would love to see Georgi pull maybe with someone else because again, styles do make matches, and again, Levon has pulled three
Yeah,
guys.
I understand. I understand.
But Georgi versus Vitaly, not Georgi versus Levon.
yeah, no,
That's a great match. Like I think right now what we have to look at is so which match is actually people willing to buy. Sometimes whatever makes sense, people don't want to buy that thing. So if no one buys it, we don't really make money. That's how I see it. So why make a match that people don't want to see rather than what people actually really want to see and that kind of makes sense? Because for me, like Vitaly has to do something to be on that path. Losing to Devon, it's like, yeah, we can have that match, but Devon is just not ready, you know. And if Kamil rises to the top, I feel like he's more deserving.
I
That's just
understand all that.
that's how I
I
feel.
understand it, but I think if you do like at the end of the year or somewhere you do like a tournament with like the top 6 or top 8
Mhm.
super heavyweights, you can create a situation where people want a match. So let's pretend there's a top 8 tournament where you have the top 8 guys, and somebody almost beats Levon.
Okay, Kevin,
Now
I'm gonna explain
now
to
you
you
can
other
sell a
side
match
of
with
this.
that
Other
guy,
side of
right?
this. Arm wrestling is getting very expensive. Robert doesn't have to say anything. Arm wrestling is getting really expensive.
Yeah, I know
Taking
that.
8 top heavyweights, like no one's want to do it for free. They understand financial risk they're taking, and most of them like, is it worth the effort to make that tournament? We're not
Yeah,
like the
I
thing is like
understand.
EVW. I feel like it's the only thing that is actually working in arm wrestling. We have fan base. We have best athletes on the planet. People, this is the only time in sport where people are willing to buy tickets to watch arm wrestling. Not just arm wrestlers, but people. That's the issue. Like, do you
Mhm.
can you sell that to someone that where there's going to be more eyes on it, where it brings in money rather than you spend the money? Because like we're running in this leagues come and go. How many leagues in the last 5 years I have competed that have gone the road where it's just not sustainable. Everyone just tries to do it, but it's hard. It's really hard. When EVW was created, all of us came together. All of us came together and we're fighting for making this big because we cared. There was no titles. There was nothing else. We just make the cool matches. And somehow it grew into this big, big thing. That's why, like, I see most of these things as cool, but unattainable. We just like, we can't do it because then we just can't sustain it. And then you lose money and eventually this will end. I want this to keep making more money so we can have more events, more arm wrestlers get paid, and then we are what we want to be, where Robert wants it to be, mainstream.
Yeah, but I think Kevin's right that when you've got somebody like Levon who is so, he's like, probably more than one level ahead of everybody currently. Devon might be the only exception to that. I mean, if we see Devon at his highest level ever, that could be the only one, the only challenger. Maybe Camille, if he keeps getting better, because styles make matches, and that could be the style that actually stops Levon. But aside from those two, maybe, and maybe Morozov, I don't think he's ready. He's definitely not ready yet with his injury. But there's just so few people to go against. And having a top 8 type of a situation, or a round robin for the top, 4, 6, or 8 guys, does make a lot of sense. Not financially right now. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense as far as being able to even the playing field. And now it's more chance involved. Like anything could happen, and so it makes it more exciting. But I don't think we're that far away. Like right now, arm wrestling is not sustainable because people aren't willing to pay for the matches. They're not willing. They would rather wait a week and get it for free on YouTube. Most people, like, if you count all the people that actually watch the YouTube versus pay for it, we're talking less than 1%. Like less than 1% pay for the video, right? So, or pay for the pay.
Those are the people that are keeping this together. Those are, in my opinion, the real fans that can support.
Yeah.
That's
Those
the
are,
difference.
if we didn't have those real fans, we would not have arm wrestling. I mean, there'd be no way we could have what we have today.
I
But
understand all that.
yeah,
But
but
the only way I had that idea was like to create a situation where Levon feels threatened somehow.
yeah,
And you get that in tournaments when a guy is like worn out because of the match before, and then you get a guy that almost beats him. The match with that guy would be easier to sell than if you just match him up against somebody,
yeah,
Just as a pure fan, pure fan.
yeah,
I understand that the financial stuff. I understand it. Yes.
yeah. But no, you're right. So, but I don't think we're that far away from being to the point where we can actually make this financially viable to do like a, top 4, top 6, top 8, and have it more exciting. But uh, and all that has to happen is for us to get out of pay-per-view and get onto a broadcast platform that's either subscription based, like a Netflix, for example. DAZN is possible, um, or it could be strictly broadcast, and we're dealing with sponsorships, to cover us. I mean, any one of those scenarios could take us to that next level where we actually do have the ability to be sustainable and to be able to afford to do things we've never been able to do before. I mean, we're already doing things that it doesn't make sense financially for us to spend the money we do in production and broadcast. That is actually, we're spending as much on that than we do if we have a full crowd at a venue. I mean, like with all the ticket sales. So you take all the ticket sales and it only covers the production and broadcast, right? So that's not really viable, not sustainable. But that's what gets us to the next level, right? So putting the money into production and into broadcast gets these other big platforms interested in us. So we can get to that spot. But anyway, but what you're saying though, Kevin, that I totally agree. And I also agree with Ray that we can't do it yet.
Like in a dream scenario, I don't know anything about your contracts, but in a dream scenario, I would want the top 10 guys of each weight category once a year show up at the, I don't know, a special event where they all face in a tournament to find just to have the top guys at one event face each other, all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that'd be great. And I've been talking about this for a while, by the way. So I've been talking about this.
After that, you see who's matching with who, and you can match up guys based on the tournament and create interest because people already saw a glimpse of what could it be.
Yeah. We would have to get everybody to agree to this as well. I mean, but we've been talking about this, what probably, well, since the beginning of the year, at least, maybe since the end of last year, this very thing that you're talking about right now, Kevin. And so there's a couple of issues. One is, budget. How do you afford to bring in all this top talent and have it, and get people to actually pay for it, or get it onto another broadcast platform. You don't have to worry about all this stuff so much. So it's just a matter of time. But then you have to get everybody to agree to it. As far like even if you have all the budget to take care of everybody, Levon would have to agree to it as well. So we would have to explore it from different angles. But I think that is right. What you're saying is right. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, cool.
Leonidas can't compete in the 115 yet. Not there. Not there. He's just trying to get Leonidas in. That's all he's trying to do.
Where
He's just trying to get Leonidas in somehow. Yeah.
Leonidas could make 115, I think.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
he said that for like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
He could for
Is
sure.
he 140 kilos? How big is he?
He's starting a diet every Monday.
Yeah,
Every Monday.
Yeah, but what is he gonna lose? That's the question. Like, what is he gonna lose?
I
Cut
don't
off
know.
his legs?
Water.
How big is he?
He was when he did the bodybuilding competition. He had 108
Okay.
on stage. Yes,
But when was that?
it's like 2 months ago, I think. No,
No,
no, it was long before.
it was like 2 months or
Before-
3 months before the event.
Yeah,
So probably
like
good
Like
then.
6 months.
yeah,
ago.
6 months ago. Yes.
Well, and
Yeah.
then he ballooned. He got up to like 290 pounds after that. So he got up to like
Yeah.
137, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
136.
like a few days after the bodybuilding competition, he contacted me about the match with Brian, and he immediately got into prep for the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was here when it got announced.
That's probably why he won, Devon. The training camp at your house.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
we were talking about that match this morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good match. Good match.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
Did
Germany's
he
going
want
to
to
be.
come for the OHH as well?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Why is he not coming?
I don't know. Yeah.
So,
Not too late.
What do you guys got on the other? Any other matches that you guys want to see in Batumi?
Oh, let me think.
You got Jordan and you got Sagoff, right? In the
Yeah,
150.
that's a good one.
115.
That's a good one. I'm actually going with Sagoff.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going with Sagoff.
Yep. What about you, Kevin?
I would like, just as a pure fan, I would like to see Leonidas compete in the 115. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about the name. I just can't remember the name. That Australian guy who's pulling 115.
You talking about Lachlan?
Yeah,
No,
Lachlan.
he's lighter now, but
Lachlan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
The yeah, maybe Matt
Yeah.
Mask.
yeah, both those
Yeah.
guys are lighter.
Yeah, Matt's usually 105. He pulls 115 back and forth.
Yeah, he
Oh,
can come up. Leonidas goes down.
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah.
I
So
think Matt should be the favorite there.
Yeah,
I think so.
just some way to get Leonidas into the top 10 of the 115. I know
yeah,
that's his goal. And that's a good way in to see where he's
yeah.
at.
Well, I think Matt Mask and Leonidas at 115 would be a good one.
Yeah.
And so yeah. So what about well, Ray never answered. Do you have an opinion, Ray, on Jordan and Sagoff?
like, I think it's going to be war. I don't see scenario where Jordan will be able to take the center from the goal, at least for first few rounds. But also Sago always has problems when someone pulls in a hook with him. And
Yeah,
so he has lost multiple times. I see Jordan in a war. I see Jordan winning in a war.
winning. I would.
But it could be also Sago just goes through him. But Jordan's really good there. Like it's not his
Yeah,
first rodeo. His defensive hook is just amazing there. So I'm really like I really want to see Nugo versus Krasi because I think this time Krasi is better. He will be able actually. He's probably working on cupping, on getting in, because
yeah.
that's what he wants. And when he goes in the hook, Krasi is good, but Nugo is no slouch. So I'm really excited for that one. I think that will be just a
But who wins it?
I don't know. I don't know. I
No,
think if
no.
it goes in a hook, Krasik has more chances for sure. But
Nugo wins.
Nugo wins. Okay.
see, I said Krasik is gonna win probably. So
Nugo's going to win that one.
Well, now
Nugo,
you know Crosby. Okay, so everybody, Crosby.
full of surprises. Nugo is full of surprises.
Yeah, yeah. Nugo is pretty amazing. Well,
yeah,
Crosby, I mean, that's going to be a tough guy
And
to
he's
go
got
through.
home court. He's got home court. He's in
Yeah,
Georgia.
he
yeah,
does.
and he's crazy, which is great.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
brings so much energy. I love him. He's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah. Wow.
What about Paul Lynn coming back? Paul Lynn and Babenko. You know Babenko, Devon. I mean, you know how good this guy
Yeah,
is. He's
yeah,
actually Vitali's coach or one of his
yes,
coaches.
yeah. He's really good. He's really good. But I heard that Paul Lynn is like stronger than ever.
Yeah, I
That's
have too.
that's what's kind of floated through the grapevine.
And they have
Yeah,
pulled same guys. Paul Lynn has a ability to practice with Arsen. Arsen has pulled Bobenko a few times.
Yeah, that's a good match.
It's a
That's a
great match.
very good match.
Very good match. Very interesting
Yeah,
match. Yeah.
yeah. I think I'll just pick Paul Lynn, but I think it's going to be really close.
Yeah.
yeah. What about you, Ray?
I think if
You know Babenko, right?
I know them both very
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So who
I don't
wins?
want to listen. I don't want to give my predictions. I still have to talk with these guys 20 times.
Oh, okay.
Terrible,
All
right?
right.
Like,
All right.
why didn't you pick me? Why didn't you pick me? I'm like, dude, I got to pick somebody.
Yeah, yeah, and the other guy paid me money. So what else?
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
I really want to see Zurab versus Ryan. I think that will be awesome match. Um, the thing is, like what I heard multiple times is also from Ryan and from Adam. Ryan is stronger than Adam Wawrzinski in a hook. That he needs bands actually to pull with him, but I would think Adam's hand is better at containing his opponents. I have seen him multiple times, and but this time I don't think Zurab will try to top roll Ryan. I think it will be in a hook, and it will be very telling for us exactly how strong Ryan Bellinger is. So awesome, awesome match.
They pull very similarly.
Very similarly, I would just think Adam is like has better hand because Adam said when they practice, Ryan is beating him all the time. He said like he needs bands. I was like, really? It's like yeah, but they're doing the same thing. So that's kind of interesting. And Nurdaulet versus Adam, that's a great match too. Like there's so many great
Right.
matches on this card. I feel like it's gonna be war, war, war. Please let it be wars. Please, we need wars. We need wars. I don't want another disappointment as Irakli versus Yoshi. I don't want that. I don't want to live through that. That was very
Yeah,
disappointing.
that was surprising to me that that was not closer. I really that was quite a shocker.
Yeah, great
Um,
performance by Irakli. Like super,
yeah,
super.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like a clinic on how to defeat a King's
yeah,
mover.
yeah. Easy. Like how do
Yeah,
you just disarm him and like nothing was.
which makes me think that Irakli versus Michael Todd at 105 might be a pretty good match.
I feel like it is a good match. It is like
Well,
Irakli.
you know what I think would be even a better match? Have Michael go down to 95 kg and challenge him there. That would be a even better match.
There's also in Georgia, there's always Bacho.
Oh yeah, we need Bacho. And in fact, we've been wanting Bacho for we've been
Robert, tell
inviting
tell
him.
tell how it is because I see comments all the time where people say like, "Why is Bacho not pulling? Why is Bacho?"
Oh
You-
yeah, yeah.
the
I mean,
comments are
we
that you're not inviting him. You're not setting up him matches.
no, no, yeah, it's not that at all. I invite he's been invited many times. It's just that it's usually he's got another event coming. It's either WAF or it's or the Worlds or it's the Europeans or something that he's training for in either of those two areas, or he doesn't want to have a chance of getting injured. And so he'll, the only people that he would pick at certain times would be people where he doesn't feel like he'd have a chance of getting injured, which then the fans don't want to see a match where it's just going to be, a blowout, which is kind of what it's been in the past for Bacho. So we just need to time it right, make sure because right, he's a young guy, he's very young, and he wants to get some more WAF titles, which I'm totally fine with supporting him in that. And then he can move over to EVW when he's ready. Or we can find something in the off season for him, but we have been offering him matches. And we'll continue to as well. And I think we will get him um, after the WAF Worlds. So, yeah, do you have an opinion, Devon, on Bellinger or Belanger and Zurab? Or
I think it's like a mirror match. Uh,
yeah,
both of them, I see both of them arm wrestling like the same way. So I don't
yeah,
know. I mean, I think they're gonna land in a hook, and who knows, maybe one of them will top roll out of it. But they're both doing this kind of side thing and
yeah,
lasting it out. And they normally get wins because their arms are crazy strong. It's
yeah,
to me, this is stylistically super close match.
yeah. I think so too. Oh, what about Adam Wierzinski versus Nerdalat?
Uh, Adam, every single time continues to exceed where I think he's at. Like he's just shocked me over and over. So he's on the climb. This would be a huge win. I think that Noordelet has got to be the on paper champion, but man, Adam Wierzinski is hot and he is climbing and he is winning matches that I don't think he should, and now it's like a reality. So, man, he's got some inertia. So this is for sure his hardest match that I've seen him have to take. But I mean, he's on a streak, and he's not built like normal people. So he might do very well. I mean, if he wins, then I mean he's due for a title shot. I feel like as well. This 85 kilo, like what is this 85? Yeah,
This is 95.
95. 95.
yeah,
It
but I
makes
feel like he
everything
can.
even more
But
interesting.
everything came, so everybody came. So Nerdalat was number two in the 85, going up to the
Right,
95. And
right.
Wierzinski is going from 85. Well, he's been at 95 now. This is his second match at 95.
I feel like both these guys can squeeze to 85 if they need, and they're
Yeah,
both like right at that level, like where
yeah,
they're getting real close to that title shot.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. I agree. Yep. Well, awesome.
Guys, I got a quarry. I got to go jump in. I'm late.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
late.
we'll let you go.
Thank you,
This,
guys.
this, this has
Yeah.
been good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Devin.
See you guys in like a week.
Yes. Yes,
Less
Devin.
than a week.
Yeah.
So we'll see you like in 5 days.
5
Yeah.
days. 5 days. Yeah. 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 Incredible. Can't wait.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
All
Okay,
right.
Devin.
Have a
We'll
good
see you.
weekend, guys. I'll see you.
Yeah,
I'll
you
see you
too.
next week in Batumi.
Yep, we'll see you. Thanks. Good luck with OHH.
Have
Good to
a,
see
have
you.
a good event there.
Thank you,
I'm
Kevin.
gonna buy as
Have a
always.
good party, guys. Have a good party.
Yeah, have a good one. Thank you, Ray.
Let's wait a second. There's a few super chats. Let's read it.
Oh, yeah.
Um, would love to see a top shape Morozo versus Levon. Like if
Yeah.
Morozo was great shape,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the key. Make sure that he's, let's get him in great shape. And I think that is a great match,
Mhm.
or can be a great match.
From Calvin Jones, why don't you promote the annual pass like crazy? Surely that's locking in sales and providing you with security. We usually promote it, but at the start of the year, because there's no point really promote it after first few events, because then you kind of lose its meaning. Usually it is, and we have, I don't know how many people actually get it, but it is what it is. And then someone said like Engin versus Manifestor match. So anyway, guys, we'll see you next week in Batumi. You excited, Robert? This is
Yeah. This is going to be incredible. I mean, I think this is a sleeper. I mean, of course, everybody knows like this left hand, super heavyweight title match is going to
I
be.
think it's just overshadowing everything. Because like a lot of matches, especially for the hardcore fans, like they're like good matches. Like I feel
Yeah,
like the possibility
yeah,
like most will be hook wars is very high. Just the top match is taking all the spotlight, which is okay. I think it's also okay.
yeah. It's great. It's a great headliner. But for the hardcore arm wrestling fans, I think they see how good the other matches are. I mean, they're wars. I mean, they have all the makings to be wars anyway.
Yes, yes, they are. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, Robert. We want to appreciate all of you that's supporting EVW. Get your pay-per-view right now. If you're in Georgia or somewhere close, travel to Batumi. It's amazing city from what we heard. I can't wait to be there, and it's going to be absolutely amazing, epic event, the biggest left handed match of all time. Vitali versus Alijan. I'm really excited. I can't wait. Thank you, Robert.